Hey guys, welcome to Friendship Shaving. I hope you're keeping very well. I've got a test shave today with a razor called the Fisher that was sent to me very kindly by Paul in Broadstairs. Paul, I've finally got it in my den. There's a little bit of a story behind this razor and I shall tell you that in a moment, but for now, here it is, looking very nice and shiny indeed. Will it shave well? We shall see. I have tried to finish the blade on my Coticule stone. Just in case it doesn't work, I've got my feather razor ready to go. The brush today has kindly been sent by those good people at Pearl, and you can see the pan in the resin is very nice indeed. It's about the size of my Simpsons Chubby. Just to give you some idea there, the handle and the knot are both a little bit taller, but it is the same width of the base. So just to give you some idea there, you can see I've got a nice lather on the brush, and the soap of choice today is Sterling Gentleman. There we go, gentlemen. Looking forward to this shave very much indeed. Let's hope it all goes well. So this brush, now I can't show you because it's got soap on. It's soft at the tips, being a synthetic, they all are, but it is not quite as soft as my Sinbad knot or my Mew knot. Nevertheless, very nice. The bristles are crimped and the bristles are not packed into the brush, so there's a room for the bristles to move, which I quite like. And it is as I thought. Yeah, plenty of movement in the brush. There is some scrub to this brush. And no doubt it has been designed that way, so they've done it a slightly different way. Quite often you get a bit of scrub when there's a lot of backbone in a brush, and this is a brush with not so much backbone. But the way that the bristles have been treated allow for a little bit of a scrubby feel, very slightly, just to invigorate the skin. That's not the word I was looking for, but there we go. Using it as a painting, using it in a painting motion like I'm doing now, it is of course very soft indeed, but I can feel a little bit of a textured feeling to the tips. It's a nice brush, guys. As you can see, I've built up rather a nice lather, and I'm just adding a drop more water just to smooth it all out. The scent today, Sterling, the soap today, Sterling Gentleman, has a scent of tobacco, vanilla, amber and musk. I quite like it, although a few people on the Sterling page had written in to say that they thought it was an older person's scent. Well, I am that person. Now here we go. Let's just wipe my hands and we'll pick up this razor. Now this was sent to me a long time ago, very kindly by Paul, who also sent me a stutter razor. He picked them up at an antiques fair somewhere or an antiques shop and kindly thought of me. This one was in nice condition, apart from had a chip along the blade edge. He had a couple actually, I seem to remember. Other than that, the blade was very nice. It had a little bit of a polish. The scales, the handles were very nice as well. But in my wisdom, they were very dirty, the scales. In my wisdom, I decided that if I took them apart, I could clean them better. Especially on the inside, because that was where they were really, really thick with dirt. I thought I could clean them better, and of course, I broke the scales. And I didn't get it together after that, and then winter came and they've sat in my outhouse for months, and finally got it together. To put some new scales on. And I'll tell you something, guys, I've had a little discussion with a gentleman just the other week. This talk of a Coticule edge on a razor, I can't get it, guys. My little Coticule is not putting a nice edge on the razor. So what I'm going to do is finish that at a later date. What a shame. So that's how important it is to have a test of your razors. I will continue to tell you the carry on I've had with it, but I will quickly swap over to my Feather Artist Club razor, and I have a Pro Guard razor blade in there today. I've had a lot of trouble with that razor. I have tried and tried to set the bevel on there, and I've been out every day for a week working on it. Just half an hour here and there. But that little chip in the blade that I mentioned took forever to come out, and I got to the point where I just about had the blade perfect and that little chip was out of the edge, and I noticed I was getting more chips in the blade. I couldn't work out what it was. I still don't know what it was. I washed all my stones off and had to start again. I've never come across that before on a blade. But I have read of people that have had that happen. I put a different slurry on top of my 1K stone, worked my way through it, went back to the 1K. I've just had loads of trouble with this little razor. So finally got the bevel set. I've got a beautiful bevel on there. I've spent so long on the 1K stone. The edge is sharp as sharp. It's passed every sharpness test that there is, but it's definitely not a smooth shape. So we'll go back to that this week, see if we can get it finished and have a shave for Paul, who was kind enough to send it. Guys, I do like these blades from Feather that have a guard on them. I wouldn't be this cavalier if I had the standard Feather professional blade, I don't think. But these do give an extra measure of security. Because of that guard. And I just find them a little less aggressive and nicer to use. I do like the soft guard blade, the pink packet, but I had these Pro Guards and I thought I'd pop a blade in, a new blade. And try it out. So Paul, just to mention, just to go back to this razor, I will have that ready for my next straight razor shave, which will be in a fortnight. I will definitely have it ready for then. There we go. You know, I always said I didn't like a brush which had quite a large base. Now, for me, compared to some of my other brushes, these chubby style brushes feel quite big at the bottom, the diameter of the handle, but they are very comfortable to hold. I do prefer this type of knot that splays easily rather than a more compacted knot. Yes, I do like a nice easy splay on a brush. I don't like a brush with a lot of backbone, basically. And you can see this is just very nice, and it's got that exfoliating feel. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Just going to add a drop more water to this, guys. I think I've forgotten how to bowl lather, you know. I'm not doing very good at it lately. I'll have to go back and relearn how to bowl lather. You wouldn't think you could forget, but you do. You just get out of the habit slightly and do things a little bit differently. And obviously, because I'm adding more water, I need to just add more water to my bowl and work it longer. We lost a hair there from the brush. Just going to try my hands again, guys. Yeah, I can see that the soap is. I can smell that it's a little bit of an older gentleman's scent. Let's just push that out of the way so I can just do that without cutting my sideburns. I trimmed them in the wee. Let me just turn around and show you. So I cut my hair myself. There we are, there's the back. God knows what that looks like on film. I cut it with clippers. I'm quite pleased with the result. I think it's the best I've done with a pair of clippers. This feather razor is very comfortable, guys, with this blade. I like it. Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. It's just a nice, easy shave. No drama, no big deal. I was always a little bit wary of the professional blades, as they were and are so sharp, but yeah, these are just excellent. Yeah. Wash your blade. So how are you keeping, guys? What have you been up to this week? I've obviously been honing my razor. I haven't been able to get out in the garden because it's been raining a lot apart from today. Boy, it has been raining as well. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of nicer weather and I can start pottering around the garden again, because I do like that. I enjoy that. It just gets me out in the sunshine where the birds are singing, and it's meant to be really, really good for your physical health as well as your mental health. They reckon just breathing in the air from being outside in a clean area can really work well for your health. There we are, guys. That is my shave. The shave that nearly was with the Fisher. But we've done okay. I will come back to that razor in a fortnight and let you see that I have actually done it. I've had so much trouble with it, guys. And I put these new scales on. They're a little bit big for the razor. I didn't do a great job there. You maybe can't tell, but my pins are, they're not quite in the right place, but they will have new scales at some point. But for now, it's a functioning razor, almost a functioning razor. and we will get there. I'm just going to use Proraso Green today, guys. Love the green. Give it a shake, get some of that on there. Ooh. Maybe I had a drop too much there. I got a waft, went straight up my nose. That cleared the sinuses. There we are, guys. That is my shave for today. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, and whatever you do, guys, try and have a good week ahead. Be well, look after yourselves. Bye bye.